So a little bit of tech here, some more stuff for nuke. First of all, the top hut molly for T side, or I guess for retaking CT if somehow you find yourself up here. You aim up on this seam where it connects with the circle. You stand up and you're gonna aim at this dot, so like a couple over from that thing, and you're just gonna run throw, and you're gonna throw and let go as soon as you're about to fall. Kind of like as you become airborne, and it'll molly there. If you do it too soon, it's gonna land on the yellow thing. You'll know. You can actually hear when it pops. It's a little bit, the timing's a little bit different, but that's that. This is the flash that Gil's been throwing. This is good for everyone to know. The way I do it, I'm not sure exactly how he does it. The way I do it, I aim right here, and then just run and jump throw as soon as I get to the box, and so it'll pop in there pretty good. So again, that'll blind most of sight. So um, you could probably delay it a tiny bit longer, get a little bit deeper of a pop. CT side, other things. This is especially good for the outside player. If you want to throw this smoke consistently with no gaps, so you can actually, I'll show you the one way on it. You can, run up to this, run up right here, aim to the side of this foam pole thing, and then the second one, and just right click throw. It'll land perfectly for the one way. So if we do get pushed up here, you can play like a pseudo one way, especially if we have a molly there. It can really be good to do. And speaking of that molly, for the mini player, so Gil, if you kind of get pushed right to this thing right here, and you aim about just above halfway on the window, you can jump throw, and it'll land right here and block off any aggression upper. I want to be trying to throw that as much as possible. Furthermore, for the outside player, if he wants to line up right here and aim kind of right there on the box, you can just run and jump throw, and it accomplishes the same thing. Again, another molly up here. They can't get up either side, so that can really help for the push. So what I'm thinking is, if we want to do an outside push, Wolf will, instead of playing more towards A site, I will actually leave ramp, and we'll just give ramp and retake B if we're trying to go aggressive outside and take that control. He can watch J for the flank. And then what I'm wanting to do is either James or Gil are going to throw this molly. Let's say in this round James throws it, so he'll throw that. If Gil throws it, he'll be up here. And then Gil, what I want you to do is from here, you can just aim like here and kind of up. And this is like my favorite pop flash, and this is the one we should be throwing for it, just for consistency. You just walk through it just a little bit. It'll pop in front here and blind any of these guys, as well as pop, further back. So if there's someone like here or something, they'll get blind as well, because sometimes the pop flash doesn't go far enough. And then James, what I want you to do, once I'll throw that smoke over there, and then once you either throw your molly, or if you're not throwing molly, just throw a flashbang like this, so it pops in front here to kind of blind any players that are pushing fast, and that'll be safe for me, so I won't have to turn from that. And then we can get pushed up. From there I can call for more flashes or do whatever. Let's see. Another good smoke, or usually T side, but this can work on CT too, is in Africa here. You just get pushed up into these barrels. You aim it like the line of this thing, like kind of just aiming straight up, and just left click it. And it'll molly mini. So if you need to kind of try and cut off some, or smoke mini, pardon me, if you need to try and cut off some, information for the CTs later into the round, if you're like stuck here or something, it can kind of help you get out, or it can help a teammate maybe if they're trying to make a play out secret. You can kind of toy with this lineup. It's not too crazy either way. Sometimes it works a little better than the others. If you aim a little bit more over, I guess I'm messing it up a bit. If you aim just a little bit more over, so it can cover a little bit mini. It should be good. It's not the greatest smoke, but it should block off most information, if not all. That's just a little decent, tech you can throw. I think I was aiming a little too low. Make sure you don't aim too low, otherwise there will be the gap there. That one's a little better. But let's see. Another interesting setup we can do is if we want to smoke the cross from red, we can have one person line up on this fence post here, aim where this intersects this, right, left click. That's going to land for that side. And then the other smoke will be you right click and aim against this like lip here. And then you aim at this thing right here. Throw. So that'll cover most of the cross there. And what I like about this smoke is, what I like about this combination of smokes rather, is that it looks like it's kind of coming from further back. So they may not expect to cross as soon. So honestly, I would aim a little bit over, so like that, just to kind of keep the consistency of it. And that should smoke pretty good. And it's always consistent, so we're not fucking up any smokes. Let's see. I think that's all the smokes and nades for this part. One thing we want to be doing more on ramp is I'm going to try and incorporate more on ramp is you know, smoking here early and then just playing like passive J too. Like I think that can be a decent setup. I don't want to be committing to ramp as much. I've been watching some demos and kind of watching people play it a little more passive. Let's see. I think that's all really for that. Oh, if we are going out A, it's really important that this door gets naded, obviously, so someone's gonna like nade the door, and then that needs to get smoked. That was actually a bad smoke. You want to aim a little bit lower, actually. Right about there, so it like kind of banks off the ground. That smoke's important to come out of door. Ramp, there's all kinds of cool little flashes you can do. Again, I really like this one. It just blinds a peeker there. They can hear it bounce if they're close enough. But yeah, so no, that's not right. But you can also bank one off the corner here to kind of block off J if you want to fight this angle, or the smoke clears. You kind of just get in this general area. Let's see if I can remember this. I believe it's off there. Maybe up front. There we go. So it's on that corner right there, and you can smoke off this side if we want to try and fight towards. Yeah, that's mostly it.